at DST Department of Science and Technology, Government of India.
Pursuing science in Standard 11 would be benefited through summer or winter camps. These camps would nourish the curiosity of children in science, help them to think out of the box, and attract the students at an early age of 16 to 18 years, that is in class 11 standards. This program, 5 days program will be benefited for our students.
Vice Chancellor, faculty, and each one of you who directly or indirectly is involved in the organization of the motivation is the basic strength behind any person to opt for a career in research and development. But one success across the generations we are following the principles. But to discover that how many failures took place, no one knows. So this is our brilliant lot across the country, top 1% performers. So nation is expecting from you to pursue research as a career, bring innovations which are applicable across the globe and across the generations also. So that is why you are here. And this work, this assignment was taken by USTM to convey the joys of innovation to the young budding talented students from the Houque as well as from part of Meghalaya. So you don't look for big things, look in and around you, the local problem, start solving that. It automatically will come up with a great success which is followed by n number of people. If it is not addressed properly, we need to organize more programs for the rest of the students, both from Assam as well as from Meghalaya.
And my dear students, this is a kind of instigation program for the students, for you. And I must say you are all lucky students. Our people have visited, met the principal, met the coordinator, and tried to find out the students, brilliant students especially. It's a 5 days program just to inspire you. The name itself signifies that inspire you towards science, for innovation, for research, and also try to make you a dreamer in science. I congratulate 3 students who have raised hands after asking this question, that how many of you are familiar with DST Inspire. It means that you have shown your interest earlier also, and you are lucky that you are getting a program DST Inspire, and hope this kind of program will be continued in this. Dr. Kalam defined dream nicely. Instead of giving big advertisement here and there, it is something which does not allow you to sleep. And DST Inspire is, I think, one of the important program is inspiring you to become dreamer in the field of science. Dear students, if you are from the village like me, I am from a very remote village, that we are very much familiar with becoming a doctor or engineers. These 2 words is very familiar to the remote villages. Nowadays it is not very much popular in the city, but still parents, students, they become dreamer to become engineer and doctor. With you, and we'll be getting more ideas, more your expectations, so that we can work more on science and technology. And this is another message I want to convey all of you. Some of the students may be from a very underprivileged family or poor background. If you want to pursue science as a career, we at USTM we provide free education for the underprivileged students. You may have a dream that I want to become something, but financial background of my parents are very poor, and therefore I am okay going for a shortcut career. Don't do that. We at USTM we help you, and if you have any such kind of desire that you want to do something in the field of science and technology, we USTM will help you in all respect, lodging, fooding, accommodation.
I think all of you are aware of the space program that goes on, and it has achieved a very high. And America is the leader in this field. But it was not America who first went to space. It was Russia. After After that, America got, a sort of nervousness, because it is the young which has to, everybody has to be caught young to get a result in the future. Always remember that as such store you question. If you don't question, you will not, the things will remain within you, and that answer probably you will never get it. Thank you very much, sir, for your encouraging speech for our budding scientist, would-be scientist. My special thanks goes to all the participants. As I say, I congratulate all of you.
If I know, I'll answer immediately. Small things, not big 3 hour like I'm saying. No, excitements should be conveyed in the form of hands. Yes, it is not, see, specific will come later. That I do have certain way for my presentation.
So sir, regarding that, it will be a societal problem.
Yeah.
So does the DST sponsor such type of projects?
Research projects are categorized in different schemes. You choose your issue and then you apply there. It is advertised online. You have to apply online. C division you put the proposal. This is for all society, whether it is a disposal of the waste or it is a making their livelihood, enhanced livelihood of the local inhabitants based on the available resources. Simply you can use a senti interventions to increase their livelihood. Suppose fish culture, then mushroom they put, how to preserve it, and number of projects. Another thing available SNT within India. If women want to take it to the masses, suppose women health, any problem you take, women can also do under the scheme women scientist A, women scientist B, women scientist C. A is R&D, B is taking it to the society, SNT interventions for their better life and livelihood. Women scientist C scheme is meant for IPR, intellectual property right. There they give training to these selected women across the country at some headquarters. After that they will be given a certificate. It is basically a license to practice for IPRs. And once you work for IPR, you can work from your home also. You can charge for that accordingly the fees for intellectual property right filing. Patent they file, they will come to you. They will train you how to do it. Once you qualify, then they will give you a certificate. That is Women Scientist C scheme. That is also in the current scheme of the DST under C division.
My name is Sharma and I am working here in the Department of Earth Science. My background is environmental science. Keeping the aspect of environmental concerns and remote sensing background and natural resources, what type of funding or what kind of research we can do here in the northeastern states? And one more thing, do DST or DBT or ministry have any special scheme for northeastern region?
See, NRDMS right on the division. Management. So we have 1 minute for natural disaster, resource management. Yeah. Second thing is that your remote sensing is applicable not only in earth science, across the discipline. Bioresource. North is the biggest bioresource of India. Certain varieties are not available across the globe. Only available here. Is biotechnology and life scientists. And ask them, and if you go for the remote sensing and do the proper mapping, you will quantify the resource. Then natural disaster you can work out. Then water resources of this area. There is one project, Ministry of Information Technology, MIT, water budgeting in the state of Sikkim. They are also doing. This is another area. Third one is glaciology, Himalayan glaciology. Remote sensing, you can assess the retreat of a glacier and whether it is accumulating or decreasing. That is also there. The SNT Council of Sikkim is taking up. You can put any project in the, I'll give you a scheme name. You are a faculty here.
Right, sir.
Then Program Advisory Committee on Earth Sciences. There has a component of the environment and glaciers. You can use your talent. Second thing is there, NRDMS. I told you to do that. Then third scheme is ECRM. If you are less than 40 years of age, early career research award, since you are a faculty and you have not taken any project, you are eligible for 50 lakh funding. But project should be through on competitive basis. You have to write down there. Then another thing is from the competitive grants, you can fetch the digitization. There is some rural village information system. That is also under the NRDMS 1 program, remote sensing and GIS. You can put the digitize all the information of the society. Where you can give the societal need-based digitization, which will help the people to know where are the health facilities nearby, which is the nearby airport, telephone connection, water, sanitation. You can digitize any number of things. This is also under the digital campaign of India within DST under NRDMS. Though skill development ministry is somewhere else, but DST also fund a part of it. Clear? And I'll suggest you one thing. Go to the DST website, explore for NRDMS. It will never come. It will never come because the government told online documentation.
Online we have sent through mail, sir.
No, not mail. Online portal. Hard copy. If you are sending it, it is not accounted anywhere because process is totally online.
So there was problem in suppose uploading that application
No.
through
See, problem
NGO
is,
site.
but what is happening nowadays, we can't take in a single application. Meetings are happening on the online portal. Members sit, but all will observe online application. If it is not online, they are not supposed to consider the proposal. That is the problem. That will never come. Apply online, same proposal. See what happens now. I tell you the procedure now. Once you submit the application, refer it from the manual. And few experts are also aware of this. Where the work has already not been done. Even ISRO also has mapped, but the scale is different. If you go to the village level things will not be available. But if you go 1:50,000 scale mapping or 1,000, 40,000 or 30,000, if you go for 1:10,000, so it is not available. Basically, it is a resource map for the administration to get it implemented and utilized and based on the Panchayati Raj system and those things. So all facilities where they are, whether they are operational or not, they can assess. Each individual can assess. Gram Pradhan President the PC and all information is available.
Inventory work like preparing checklist and all for animals.
See, that project inventory based is not our documentation part is very rarely for it. Monitor the inventory for the northeast southern bioresource species. That can be because that work maybe in for particular species is not done.
Species specific.
Yeah. So some suppose medicinal plant. What is the number of medicinal plant available in this area? What are their values? That you can document. That record is not available. I hope you know better than me.
Actually, sir, most of the part of the Meghalaya, specifically National Park and Wildlife Sanctuaries, till now is unexplored. So you can find lot of species, some amphibian species especially, amphibians, reptiles. So we can also think about that thing also.
Sure. Actually, northeast, the good thing is you have lot of problems, which has not been attended initially. But approach should be advanced, not traditional. It should be advanced. Northeast has plenty of scope. I tell you very frank.
Yes.
And there is no doubt. But I will take you a journey from the Inspire to life, individual's life, and we will be there in government to promote our projects, provides an opportunity to pursue a career. So, what is the basic funda? Consistent performance. No money, no application, no get any money. After will be in the age group of 16 to 18 in the 11th or 12th standard. After that we have 10,000 scholarships. Immediately after 12th, you can avail our Inspire scholarship scheme. After scholarship for pursuing doctoral degree with PhD, 5 years we provide. Initial 2 years DRF and then 3 years SRF. Then 5 years we provide you the contractual position and what beyond that also, that I can share with you. So if you see this slide, these are the students like you sitting and they are interacting with the mentor. You know who is he? This mentor, he is a Nobel laureate, Indian origin, but non-resident. Science. Which is the world's highest prize. What? The national highest price of for science in India? See, if you are science seen is a Nobel Prize winner. Okay? And now this is PTM, Parent Teacher Meet. Madam, you are also planning? Last day or not? If some of the parents will also come, it is good. Ask them the day their student will get a leave, they come and have a valedictory function and share a cup of tea and take their awards. That only. But if someone says she is doctor, you want it to follow her to be a doctor, then you will not reach to the destination. Because if you own the responsibility that I am good in this field and I have done myself in this area, only then you will be successful. Otherwise, what will happen? You know, research never, all the time is not success. Sometimes failures will come. If you are 19,000, 35,000, 42,000, so number is always more. And another thing is there, top 1% is not sufficient. You should be best among the best. Then you can ensure this. Clear? Suppose if 22,000 all are top 1%. So 10,000 top are getting, we are not going to be from the bottom level. Now this is the scenario. If you see gender, girls are taking 57%. This is factual data. Boys are only 43%. It is competitive. No action, no reservation. Purely competitive. Fine. Now another thing I will say, which is not here I recorded. Most of the people go to the cafes to apply for online. Please don't do that. Learn computer. What happens? Once he applies for you, he puts his own email. You got selected, he will not share the information with you. Because he will take 100 rupees, he will apply, you will forget to the result. We will communicate only on your email contact. If email is of cafe person, how you will be knowing that you are selected or not? Someday if you came to know after 3 months or 4 months, what we do will give some time, 3 months time to come up approval of you. You will not will put the next candidate to you. Once, even though you are awarded, you are selected, you have not uploaded the paper. Someone else will get to not give you anything. Because our seat is limited. Last year it is 10,000, now it is 12,000. If 12,000 is freezed, even not if a single candidate can be accommodated. Application is online. What is the procedure for uploading online? I will share with you. Our portal, I will give you the portal ID, online-inspire.ub.in. Don't write, last slide is there. Go register yourself as a student. You fill certain details, using normal email, contact number, address, state, your Aadhaar card, you have to fill all this details. And then once you submit it, you will get a mail in your email, wherein password and mail ID. You see, user ID. Two things we will send to you. Once user ID and password you open in the account, your profile will come. Then you fill in the application. One side it is given the guidelines how to apply. Clearly it is written. One help desk number is there. One email contact address is there. You can take use of this field. If you have some stuck somewhere, put an email on the given mail. There are the frequently asked questions. Go through that frequently asked questions, your maybe answer is already here. You read it carefully. Always applying for any scholarship or not only this, first save the draft. Don't submit it immediately. Single name misspelled there will not get you money, isn't it? Once you transfer the money, there is one word is missing or one word is extra, transaction will be goes there. First, save draft, take a print of that, go to your home, make what you check, so everything should be perfect. Then you finally submit. And another thing, don't wait for the last date. Last date what happens? Maybe 10,000 people are trying on the last date itself. Then your application may not be submitted. And later you say your portal was very busy. Because total capacity is 600 users at a peak of time. But Indians have a problem. 3 months they will not do anything. But last 5 days all will do. Don't wait for last date, immediately you apply. What happened at that time? Out of 600, half application get submitted. And what will happen? Incomplete application will get rejected. Though you are excellent, performance wise, otherwise, you are doing better about it. Then you say technical error. It is not technical error, it is human error. So please, why I am sharing, these are the day-to-day problems we are facing. People come from remote areas and say, sir, why we have submitted it, it has not taken. But once you ask, because our total is paid by, so many people are using it. If we take the report for 3 months, we will take complete, first day how many submitted, second day, third day, fourth day, we get full picture. And it is not human intervention, it is documented by the knowledge. This is date and time. Okay, clear? This is very important because some of you, if you will not be familiar with this, then you are going to be in trouble. And then once you are awarded this scholarship, minimum once in a month browse for your account. Account in your name. If you open that, money transfer, any communication, all is in your account. All is in your account. No paper will come to you, no letter, hard copy. We don't want hard copy, we don't want to give hard copy. Because there itself will put a click, it will go. Even if you want to complain something, you may not step it out online. You put there, I have this problem, no one has responded on the mail. Why? Because everything is documented online. No one can remove that. Fine, so I'll move forward.